join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And again, thank you. If I could ask you please to stay a moment of silence for all those suffering and those that we've lost under the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as please remember all those that were lost on 9/11 and all of their families, and please remember all of those who fight for our freedoms every day. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Again, welcome. Tonight we will have our regular board meeting followed by board reports. And then we will open the floor, of course, to all of our residents and the issues that they want to bring before the village. But first and foremost, I just want to take this opportunity to welcome and congratulate our trustees to beyond dedicated public service. I can't tell you the hours and time that they spend. We have, and I think they both said it last night, we are very blessed. We have a wonderful team here who make things happen, along with all of the staff here that works in Village Hall and all of our departments. So again, we have a great thing here. We have one of the best villages, if not the best. I'm sorry, I'm being personal here. It is the best village in the entire nation, and I will say that over and over and over again. But we are very lucky for all of those who help us, all of those who volunteer, all of those who do things to make this a great place to live. But I want to again congratulate our Deputy Mayor Kevin Fitzgerald and Trustee Archie Chang on their re-election. So thank you guys, and thank you for the service that you give to all of our residents. Thank you. And with that, Ms. Walsh.
And on that note, to the Mayor Board of Trustees, also known as the Board of Canvassers, I submit to you the results of the village elections that were held on Tuesday, September 15, 2020, from 12 noon to 9 p.m. for the offices of 2 trustees for a term of 2 years, each with canvass, and submitted by the inspectors of election as follows. That 520 votes were cast for Kevin M. Fitzgerald for the office of trustee. That 525 votes were cast for Archie T. Chang for the office of trustee. And that 26 write-in votes were cast as presented.
Thank you, Ms. Walsh.
Continue with the agenda.
Yes, thank you very much. And also, I just want to take this opportunity to thank Susan, Jerry, Rose, and all of those, Darlene, all of those who helped make those elections go as smoothly as possible, especially in this time of COVID-19 pandemic, because a lot of rules, a lot of changes, a lot of things our Public Works Department who made sure that the places were clean for the in-person voting. And I just want to thank you also very much for the detail and work that all of you did. And that includes everybody who I'm not naming, all of the work that was done to ensure that those elections were safe for the people who wanted to exercise their right as a citizen in this United States. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. I would ask the board to approve the minutes of the regular board meeting of September 2nd, 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is carried.
I would ask the board to approve the schedule of accounts payable as follows. General fund, $1,189,274.63. Pool funds, $52,105.80. Capital fund, $1,053.80. For a grand total of $1,242,434.23.
I'll offer that resolution.
I will second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please poll vote?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pombana. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
Aye.
I would ask the board to ratify and approve the request of Boy Scout Troop 4 to use Heritage Park for their unit meeting, which was held on Tuesday, September 15, from 5:30 to 7 p.m., subject to receipt of certificate of insurance and in accordance with the CDC guidelines and protocols.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is carried.
I would ask the board to approve the intermunicipal agreement between Floral Park Police Department and Fort Washington Police District, which enables sharing of system record management and software services, and authorize mayor or village administrator to sign sign said agreement.
I'll offer that resolution.
I will second that. I'd like to thank Commissioner McAllister and Lieutenant McCarthy for all their efforts in getting us to this point.
Is there any further discussion? I would also like to thank Commissioner McAllister, his staff, for this is going to not only help financially save us money, get something that we need to work here, but also the village report, the police department in Port Washington. So thank you for all your work on this. Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pombana.
I would just like to comment that the presentation of the program in Fort Washington was very impressive.
So noted. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
Aye.
I would ask the board to approve the request of the Floral Park Youth Council to use the Recreation Center's fields for touch football program beginning on October 2nd through December 2020, subject to receipt of certificate of insurance, CDC guidelines, and protocols.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It is carried.
I would ask the board to determine that the proposed local law number 1 of 2020, amending section 99-3B of the Code of the Incorporated Village of Floral Park to add the definition for home office is an unlisted action and has no significant effect on the environment as that term is defined in secret.
I'll offer that resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pombana.
Aye.
Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
Aye.
I would ask the board to introduce the proposed local law number 1 of 2020, amending section 99-3B of the Code of the Incorporated Village of Floral Park, so as to add the definition for home office.
I'll offer that resolution.
I'll second it.
Is there any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pombana.
Aye.
Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow. I would ask the board to determine that the proposed local law number 2 of 2020, amending sections 99-24F and 99-24G of the Code of the Incorporated Village of Floral Park with respect to the regulation of air conditioning units and generators is an unlisted action and has no significant effect on the environment as that term is defined in secret.
I'll offer that resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pombana.
Aye.
Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
Aye.
I would ask the board to introduce proposed local law number 2 of 2020, amending sections 99-24F and 99-24G of the Code of the Incorporated Village of Floral Park relating to the regulation of air conditioning units and generators.
I'll offer that resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pombana.
Aye.
Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
Aye.
I would ask the board to accept the letter of retirement from Detective Joseph Monahan, effective September 29, 2020, after 30 years of service with the Floral Park Police Department.
I'll offer that resolution with the tremendous appreciation of the Board of Trustees and Village for Detective Monahan's 30 years of outstanding service to the people of Floral Park.
I will second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pombana.
Aye.
Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
And again, great thanks for all of his work on behalf of the residents I will do.
I would ask the board to approve the request of Lions Club to use the Recreation Center on Sunday, December 6th from 1 to 4 p.m. to welcome Santa Claus and permit families to take pictures with Santa subject to receipt of certificate of insurance and CDC guidelines and protocols.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It is carried.
Finally, I would ask the board to approve the extension of Village Justice Court's amnesty program for open parking tickets issued prior to March 16, 2020, and that went into effect on July 1st, 2020, to now be extended through September 30th, 2020.
I'll offer that resolution.
Second.
Any discussion? Ms. Walsh, will you please call the board?
Trustee Fitzgerald.
Aye.
Trustee Pombana. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Chiara.
Aye.
And Mayor Longfellow.
Aye.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you very much. Then with that, we'll go to board reports, and I will start with that, Kevin Fitzgerald.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First off, I would like to thank all the residents that came out and voted for Trustee Chang and I yesterday. I'm truly honored and humbled to be elected to serve this great village and its residents. With regards to DPW, all work from the storm 5 or 6 weeks ago has been completed, which includes sidewalk and curb repair along with stump removal. Thank you, Kevin Gadane and Joe Gray, for the work you've done to get that done in a very short period of time. The drainage projects on Knoll and Emerson and Deep Pan and West Hitchcock are completed. They just need to be repaved. Crocus and Elm is still in progress. It should be done by the end of the week. There was a little bit of a hiccup yesterday, and I would like to thank the DPW staff, our fire department, police department for their quick response to a gas leak. And then lastly, with regards to the police department, I would like to thank them for their continued superior service, and may God continue to bless and protect them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Dr. Lynn?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to begin by offering my congratulations to Trustee Fitzgerald and Trustee Chang. So happy that we will continue on our team, and it's an honor to serve with you. For our pool and recreation departments, great thanks go to Recreation Superintendent Kurt Bayford, Pool Director Tom Dillon, Youth Program Director Bobby Resner, Assistant Pool Director Casey Nabb, Administrator Gina King and Darlene Lanza, and numerous pool and park employees who teamed together perfectly to deliver a completely enjoyable summer season featuring lots of warm sunny days and pleasant evenings. The pool activities were complemented by our youth all-day camp program, morning sports, arts and crafts, tennis, and adult fitness programs, and tennis. This year's very successful season ended with almost 1,000 members and residents, not all at the same time. They came in and out at different times, but a total of over 1,000 members and residents enjoying the pool on a clear, sunny Labor Day, and then a delicious senior picnic following. Only 8 more months until our 2021 pool opening. Our Summer Little League calendar came to an exciting conclusion on Tuesday evening as the Floral Park Brewers faced the Floral Park Dodgers in the Baseball Majors Championship game. After the awesome pitching, batting, and fielding displayed by both teams, congratulations go to the Brewers for their 10-5 victory. And thanks to Floral Park Little League President Rich Provost, the Board of Directors, coaches, and players for an exciting and memorable summer season. Already, the park is busy with fall sports. Fall Little League featuring 13 softball and baseball teams and a Saturday, Monday, and T-ball clinic for boys and girls ages 4 to 7 is off and running. Wishing all a great season. Another highlight of our fall sports season will be our Floral Park soccer teams. Starting this coming weekend, about 800 children will be playing on both intramural and travel teams at the park and the Floral Park Bellerose School field. Thanks go to the park staff who have prepared the fields for this season's practices and games. Safety comes first with all of our sports and sports programs. Superintendent Murray Mayford is working closely with the representatives of our sports teams to ensure that the team's health and safety regulations are followed throughout the season. We invite all to come out and cheer on our great local sports teams. And to top it all off, the Village of Floral Park Recreation Session 1 begins in the coming week. Featured are interesting classes and activities for our youth, adults, and seniors. See the recreation flyer, which this, on the Village website and Village and Recreation Pool Facebook pages. In-person registration is today, September 16th, and Thursday, September 17th. So much to enjoy indoors and out at our Village of Floral Park Rec Center. For the Conservation Society, a very special feature and source of pride at Centennial Gardens is the Children's Garden. As we enter the Floral Parkway main gate, be sure your child asks for the scavenger hunt directions, which will lead to a very interesting tour around the gardens. When you arrive at the Children's Garden, your child will see our new Paint with Water activity next to Annie's house. Also close by is the Girl Scout Sensory Garden, where visitors can enjoy the features of our gardens through our senses of sight, smell, and touch. Enhancing the garden's experience is a full recreation program for youth entitled Gardening for Kids. Held on Saturday mornings at Centennial Gardens, the children will explore gardening, take nature walks, and do crafts activities. Advanced registration is required. Our gardens have something to offer to everyone. And for our Covert Avenue Chamber of Commerce and Businesses, with fall comes the start of the holiday season. Watch for surprises and special events at our Floral Park and Stewart Banner businesses at this very special time of year. Thank you.
Thank you. Archie?
I would like to repeat what Kevin said, and thanks to everyone for coming out and voting and affording Kevin and I the privilege of representing our residents. I also would like to thank Susan Walsh, the Police Department, Fire Department, and DPW for our 9/11 Remembrance Program. For those who have seen our program, it is truly a beautiful program. Bells are tolled at the appropriate time. Everybody is prayerful and reminded of that day. Our ceremony brings to mind the lost and courageous acts of so many, and also the sense of unity we all felt as we recovered from that tragedy.
Thank you very much. With that, Frank?
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. For the library, as I mentioned last meeting, the library has resumed its normal operating hours. A face covering with controlled limited access is still required to ensure the safety of our residents and our library staff. This week, the library's curbside coach is offering a one-on-one session to assist our residents with their resumes. Currently, there are 5 slots available, all to be held outside the library, weather permitting, and socially distanced. Thank you to Ellen O'Brien for performing a service for us. Also this week, the library is offering a Disney Trivia Challenge. Registration will be held on September 17th and 18th, with those who registered receiving a trivia questionnaire emailed to them on September 19th. The winner will be announced on September 20th, receiving a $25 gift card from Amazon. Good luck to all who participate. As always, please check the library website and Facebook page for upcoming events. For the building department continues to serve our residents with an emphasis on streamlining all their processes. A new digital drawing submission is being worked on and will most likely be implemented by the end of this year, saving time and paper. Thank you for making this process more efficient for our residents. For crew, our weekly jam session is being held tonight, and going forward will be held every Wednesday evening at the rec center by the shelter house. All young adults who have musical interests, play an instrument, should consider stopping down to enjoy some time with local songwriter, band member, and author Marco Canelli and friends. It is a really fun way to hone these skills and pick up some valuable tips from Marco. Crew has also been planning a number of other events, but due to social distancing during this pandemic, these events are on hold and will be held as soon as possible. I would also like to take this time to congratulate our 2 re-elected trustees, Archie and Kevin. I am happy that our team is staying together and moving forward. Thank you for your dedication and service to our community. Your tireless efforts and passion for our village does not go unnoticed. On a personal note, as a baby trustee, I know you had to change my diapers a couple of times, and I really appreciate your mentorship and friendship. Thank you very much. And thank you to all our residents and citizens and the Citizens Party who took some time out of their busy day to come out and vote and show your support for Archie and Kevin. It really means a lot to all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frank. Changing the diapers is not going to go away, you know that.
Neither is baby trustee, so.
That's not going to go away, you know. And for my report, I really want to echo 2 things here. One, I want to thank our recreation pool staff, Kurt Gifford, Tom Dillon, and Gina King, and the entire staff, Darlene for being down there when she had to. But the pool season went so well this year, amid the possibility of what could have been, you know, something really bad. And the people that, every one of the people that I've talked to who spent time at the pool, had time down there, they just had a great time, and it was just something that I think, as they all said, it was something they needed to happen. But more importantly, I want to thank all of the people who go down to the pool, go down to any of our buildings, the library, come to Village Hall, for following the guidelines and following what's necessary to protect other people during this pandemic. Without that, we couldn't do and provide the services. So I want to thank all of our residents, our businesses, and all the people who are following the rules and doing what they have to do, because again, it makes it easier for us to provide the services. So thank you all so very much. As Archie said, our 9/11 ceremony was held this past week in remembrance of all those we lost in 9/11. It is a great ceremony, but it takes a lot of work from a lot of people, especially Susan Walsh, who spends a lot of time putting it together, and her entire staff who work to do that. The fire department, the police department, public works, and everybody who put their time and effort into doing that. It is something very special. It is something that people come to every year because it is special, but it's because people do that, and I just want to thank them for all their work. As always, Elliot, thank you for being here. Harold Courier, thank you for everything you do. Felix, thank you with Just Effects Media. I appreciate that for everything. So, and with that, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Mayor, can I say one more thing?
Yes, absolutely.
With regards to the pool, I mean, there was tremendous success and a lot of great feedback, but I think one person who we failed to mention as a thank you is Dr. Pandanya.
Yes.
Her efforts, concern, I'm sure a lot of sleepless nights to go through all the permutations and getting it right. Thanks for that.
Yes, thank you.
It was a big team effort, but I was happy to be on the team.
So, thank you. You're absolutely right. So, now I ask for that motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you all very much. Is there anybody who wishes to have an issue that they would like to bring before us? Anthony? Sure. Thank you, sir. You can take it down. You can take it down. It's easier for you.
Good evening. Trustee Fitzgerald, Trustee Chang, congratulations. I don't like to boast, but I heard I was one to put you over. I think the best way to thank you is to go out and vote for you, even when you're unopposed. It shows, the appreciation we have for you guys. I'd like to thank each and every one in this room. It's been one hell of a 6 months, we all probably agree on. And you guys all brought your A game to this village. And I don't know what the hell the village would look like without you guys, to be honest. Between the storms, protests, everything that's been going on, you guys are, you put the people in this town first. You put your family second, and I appreciate it. I'm lucky I live here, and I'm grateful. I wish there was one thing that I could do, is to throw all of you on a bus, send you up to Albany, and show them how the hell government's supposed to work. You put the people first, and I'm grateful for everything you do. And with that, from time to time, like I said, I'd like to come up if I could, but we all are busy, and I don't know how the heck you guys do it, but I'm just grateful you do it, and thank you.
Anthony,
Thank you.
thank you so very much. I will say this, we have a great group of people. As I said before, it's a great team here, but we only look good because of what everybody else does with us. And like I said, it is all the volunteers in our community. It is all the staff that work every day to make things happen. And they put up with the five of us who throw things at them constantly. So we are so lucky that, Floral Park is a family. And we all treat it like that. And that's not just all of us here, but it's you, it's everybody in the room, the fire department, everybody who does things in this village. Whether you coach Little League, whether you do things, whether our church, organizations, our fraternal organizations, everything that makes this a special place. So thank you for everything you do. Thank you for all the things that your family does. And again, we do it because we love it, but we do it because we're all family. So thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. Is there anybody else who would like to be heard tonight for any reason? All right, with that, please. We got a lot more to do. Kevin and Archie are, they have to work now. Election day's over. So I thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you all for being here. Please be safe. This COVID pandemic is not over. We still have a lot of work to do. So please be safe. Get home safe. And we will see you all very soon. Thank you all for being here.